Hi, welcome. I'm Hannah, and today I'm going to be telling you what I bought in August. I try to do these videos every month. I got a little bit off kilter there for a while, but I feel like we're almost caught back up, and we're going to be talking about August. And I think it's fine for like where we are in the time of year right now, because every August I get kind of excited about fall when it comes to clothes. I don't know, it's kind of a weird relationship because I always see other creators on like September 1st posting their like grungy makeup looks, and they're like wearing their plaid, and they're like, it's 100 degrees outside, but it's fall in here. And I'm not like that. Like, I hold on to summer for as long as possible because I just hate the cold, and I feel like the second it's fall, it's already cold, you know? But there's some kind of disconnect because like I definitely get excited about buying sweaters when it's August. And every August I feel like I'm buying sweaters. So the first thing that I bought this August, it was a sweater. I saw this on Urban Outfitters and I was really excited for it. It still has the tag on it, and I'll have to give you a model picture. I would have worn it today, but it's like in the 70s and I feel like this thin long sleeve is good enough. But it's so cute. I'm really into like random stripes, and I like that it has all these different colors. I like the colors on it. They're all kind of like within my little palette right now. And I think this is the kind of fun fall piece that I'll really like. On camera, that's gonna be so cute. Yeah, I'm gonna be wearing this soon. I really like it. I kind of touched on this on my budget update video, but I don't know. For a while, I was tracking things by like scents and staying up to date on the scent of how much money I'm spending, of my budget and everything. And I kind of feel like I don't want to put in that effort anymore, and we're just gonna do rounding. So this was $35. I had like a coupon on Urban Outfitters that I used, but I think it's normally like $45. The next thing I bought is what deviates the furthest from our thesis of buying fall items. It's a pair of shorts from the Gap that aren't buttoned up. I love a good pair of long shorts. Bermuda, I guess you'd call them, but like, I don't know, like there has to be something, some it factor about them that makes them kind of cool and not just like dorky, I'm 10 and I can't wear short shorts kind of vibes. And I found it's kind of hard to find. I have this one pair from Gap that I got 2 years ago that were perfect, and I wore them a lot and I loved them. And then last summer came and I had grown out of them, so I replaced them with other longer shorts, but like they weren't perfect. They did that thing where like, I feel like a lot of shorts will kind of just like ride up on my waist, so then they ride up in my crotch, and then they create an effect that I'm not very fond of. And I think like that can be alleviated with like thicker denim. I think like the real stretchy kind of denim tends to hug every curve more than thicker denim. So that was kind of a miss last summer. And then this summer again, I was like, I just want a pair of like good, easy shorts that I don't have to worry about my butt sticking out of. I don't have to worry about what it's doing in my crotch. And I had this great idea that I have from time to time that I mentioned last month also, where I look for something that I had in a smaller size that I loved on the secondhand market in a size that fits me now. And that's exactly what I did. And that's how I came across these Gap shorts. These are the same ones that I had in 2020, and they're in a bigger size. And they fit so perfectly on me. These, like, I wish I had them earlier in the summer because I got these like halfway through August, but they have been my just like put on in a pinch type of shorts since I've had them. And if I stay the same size next summer, they will continue to be. They're very comfortable. They're not tight, but I feel like they look fine with a baggy shirt. They also look cute with like a tight tank top. And I'm really happy. I got these, I think they were 15, and I sent them an offer for maybe 10, and then they counter offered me for 12, and I accepted it. Yeah, I'm really happy. We're just gonna go in chronological order today, and the next thing that I bought was a makeup purchase. Clionadh had their huge expansion in August, which I had been anticipating for so long. They've been talking about this expansion for like a year, I'm pretty sure. And I stalked their Instagram. I made a whole list in my little notebook of all the shades, and I wrote what my impression was from each creators, which one were like really special and everything. And I narrowed it down to, did I get 10 or 11 shades? I think I got 11 shades. I have 10 of them in here right now. The only one that's missing out of this palette is Empress, which I just put in a different custom palette earlier today, but I have 3 videos with my expansion order. I have one video where I ice swatched them as soon as I got them. I have another video where I compared the shades to shades I already had in my single shadow collection. And then the third video was when I created this custom rainbow palette to kind of bridge the gaps and incorporate every shade. I have still been loving those shadows. I'm still like just as excited to use them when I do use them. I'm also like, it's been a little bit since I got that order and I'm already kind of like planning out my next order a little bit. I don't know. I don't know if I'm doing that thing where like I want to recreate that excitement that I had for these with other shadows, but I already have all the shadows that are best for me. I don't know. I'm still deciding, but the whole expansion that they released was gorgeous and I'm so happy with all of the ones that I bought. The next thing that I got was a sweater. This was something that just popped into my brain. A sweater that I had been eyeing years ago. I don't know exactly when. Maybe it was like 2019. Maybe it was 2020, but I feel like it's like pre-pandemic vibes. I'm not sure. But there was this Adidas sweater that I really liked, and when it was new, it was like $120 or $130, and I just couldn't justify it. I was nervous also because like, I feel like sweaters are the kind of thing that have an expiration date. I don't know, I'm trying to learn more about fabrics, and if it's just the fabric that has the expiration date, and if there's other sweater fabrics that hold up better. But I feel like generally if you wear a sweater a whole bunch, it's like a 1 or maybe 2 season type of thing. Also, I don't wear my sweaters that much anymore because I have so many of them. Whatever, I digress. I didn't want to spend like $130 on this when it came out, but I really, really, really liked it. And it popped in my head to just try to search it up on the secondhand market. And I did, and I found it. This sweater, I think I had a little bit of credit on Poshmark already that went towards it, but I spent $45 out of my budget on this. This is what it looks like. It's this bubblegum pink sweater, has red writing, this like caution tape type of design. I don't know, it's cute, and I haven't worn it out yet because it's been hot and this is a sweater. But when I did get it and I tried it on, I sat around it for a little bit. I did like it and I feel cute in it. I do feel though, like when I think about it, it does kind of feel more like a past me sweater than a current me sweater. I've just been more into like mixes of neutrals, things that kind of like, I don't know, I want to say feel cooler instead of feel like young and colorful. I used to be like all about all color all the time with my wardrobe, and I think now like I still like interesting funky pieces, but I like them grounded a little bit more. I don't know if that makes sense, but I'll see how I feel when I'm like wearing this. But that is a thing that's happened to me before, that like I get excited about an idea, I find it in the secondhand market, I am nervous that if I don't buy it then I won't be able to in the future, and like what if that's just like the one and it doesn't come up that much. I don't know. So time will tell what my relationship is with the sweater. I'll definitely wear it in an upcoming video when this season allows. But yeah, this was my next purchase. Okay, we actually are getting towards the end. I love when I don't have that many things to talk about because I don't have to sit here for an hour talking about it and stressing myself out with how much stuff I have. The next saga in my shopping agenda was that I decided I really want a pair of like black jeans or like dark gray jeans, something like that, that were just like really easy to throw on and go. I've talked about this quest before in my like medium wash jeans, but I don't know, recently I've just felt like along with me wanting clothes that are more like grounded, I've also wanted a pair of darker, easy, everyday jeans. I definitely buy way too many jeans, and I've realized I've bought jeans almost every month of this year. I don't know. But people always talk about Abercrombie, and I follow creators who are extremely thin, who enjoy Abercrombie jeans. I also follow creators who are plus size that enjoy Abercrombie jeans. So that kind of shows me that they might make pants that like fit someone that has more like contours to their body. I don't know. I don't know a lot about sewing pants, but I feel like it's probably easier to make pants that fit people that have a totally flat stomach than people who don't. I don't have a totally flat stomach, and I feel like that's something that I encounter with my jeans problems, that like the jeans don't account for you having any kind of curve, any kind of curve in your front, you know what I mean? So I had hope, based on both ends of the spectrum, talking highly of their jeans, that maybe they'd work for me also. So I placed a couple pretty big orders with Abercrombie, and I ordered pretty much all of the styles of their dark jeans, and they were having a really good sale, so most of them were like $34. And I also threw in a couple of basics while I was there, because I was like, I want to try them on. If they're perfect, I'll keep them. If not, I'll return them with the rest of the stuff that I'm returning. The jeans ended up not working for me. I remember when I was young and I used to shop at Abercrombie that I would have to like grab multiple pairs of my same size into the fitting room to find one that fit me perfectly. And I wonder if it's still that kind of thing now, and maybe I'd have better luck shopping in person. But I just wasn't crazy about any of these pairs. I found most of them to be like too thick. They like folded weird on like, you know, like my joint where like my pelvis meets my legs, you know, like they didn't suit my body. So of those orders, I kept 2 items, and they're these 2 tank tops. This one I've worn, so it has cat hair on it, and also my hair. It's this tank top. It's kind of like a normal tank top, but it has like a double layer. So it has like a thinner part, and then straps that go up like that. I'll just post the model pic here because I don't think I'm doing a very good job of showing you, but this is the kind of basic that I really like. It's just like an interesting basic. It's a little bit more than wearing a plain black tank top. It's not going to steal the show. It can go with all types of bottoms. I wore this to a concert. It was perfect. It feels really nice and soft, not too thin. I really like it. This I had made in my first order. I got it in a size medium, by the way. And after I ordered it, I was like, what if I want it in white? So when I ended up buying more jeans also, but I also ordered it in white, which I have not worn yet, but I'm excited to. And I really like it also. So these 2 tank tops together were $27, I'm rounding. I think the first order might have been more expensive than the white one was in the second order, but $27 for both of them sound good to me. I've also been realizing a lot of the basics that I have in my collection, like I've kept them around since I've gained weight because they still work, but they really are better suited for me when I was slimmer and had a smaller bust than they work for me now. So I am happy to add some new basics that like are really comfy. You know, they don't like cut into me at all. If anything, they're like a little bit loose on me, and that's perfect. I like when my clothes are a little bit loose on me. The exciting and shocking conclusion to my quest for dark jeans happened through that same thing that I mentioned earlier, where I find jeans that I already have on the secondhand market. I bought this pair of dark gray jeans during the pandemic in the size that like I thought I was going to be soon, which was so dumb. I don't recommend doing that. Either buy clothes that fit you right now or don't buy clothes. Like don't, you know, I'm really telling this for myself because I don't know if anyone else out there is making the same mistake that I did, but don't buy clothes that don't fit you now. So I bought a pair during the pandemic, never fit me. I bought another pair when they were on sale, like maybe a year after that, like in 2021, and those like almost fit me. But that was before I fully realized that like, if you can't sit down in a pair of jeans, they don't fit you. If you can almost button them, they don't almost fit you, you know? So I ended up buying them in another size up, and they're absolutely perfect. I got them for $10. I also paid shipping, but I'm not really counting shipping in for this, but I really, really, really like them. They're just like everything I want in a pair of jeans. Like they feel like actual denim. They have like a thickness to them, but they're also not like too thick that they're bulky and uncomfortable. I wore these to the concert that I wore the black tank top with. I did feel like they loosened up a little bit on the waist while I was wearing them, but like overall, it was fine. They're kind of like a mom fit. They have these rips. I don't like when the black fabric, you know, I'm gonna sound like I think I know what I'm talking about, but I don't really know if I know what I'm talking about. I don't like with black jeans when they're dyed after they're distressed and all of the rips to them are like jet black. I don't like that. So I like that the rips here are white, which I think comes from like using darker fabric or dyeing it earlier in the process. I don't know. That's my theory. I'm really happy with these, and these are accomplishing what I wanted them to be, as just being like super easy throw on jeans. It's also helped that like with these jeans and my other shorts, I feel like I was even still making this mistake at the beginning of the year of like trying to fit into the smallest size possible as if there's like some kind of metal for it. And it's like, I would rather, if anything, have my pants be a little bit too loose. There's no issue in ordering a bigger size. Like, you're gonna forget about it, no one cares, and it looks better on you when they actually fit you, you know? I actually just finished filming this video and I realized I forgot to talk about one item, so if this seems kind of like out of place, that's why. But the thing I forgot to talk about is what I'm wearing. This shirt is from the brand Paloma Wool, which has been on my radar for a while because I know Hannah Louise Poston has talked about a sweater from them, and they are just kind of like a nice, I believe they're a sustainable brand from Spain. And there's this one bathing suit I had been looking at for a while that had this print of people all over it, and I needed a bathing suit for a costume rafting trip. And I thought with that, and it had to be like themed for a decade. So I thought, and like I wanted to do something a little bit more creative than just like being a hippie or something like that. So I thought if I bought the people print, I could be, I think it's the 2080s where the world population is supposed to top off around 12 billion people before it's supposed to start declining. I thought that would be fun. So I ordered the bathing suit, and when I was ordering the bathing suit at the last minute, I was like, okay, I'll throw in the long sleeve. I thought like maybe I'd want to wear the long sleeve instead of hanging out in the bikini top all day. I don't know. But they ended up sending me 2 bottoms instead of a bottom and a top. So I contacted them. They said that one was like mislabeled, so that's why that had happened. So I returned the bathing suit. I ended up being a bunny, and my theme was the 1850s in Australia when, was it Thomas Williams or Austin wrote to his uncle in England to bring him rabbits so he could go hunting, and those 24 rabbits he brought are credited to be like the current population of rabbits in Australia. That was my theme. But I kept this top and I really, really like it. It's just like a nice lightweight long sleeve. Like, it feels lightweight, but it also feels nice quality. I don't know. I really like it. It's a good length where like it can be scrunched up and worn cropped, but if I don't scrunch it up, it fits perfectly at my hips. And I'm really happy. This is my first time wearing it today, but I really like it. I'll try to give you a close-up of the print. It's just like a repeating pattern of people on it. But I really like it. Okay, back to the show. And then the last thing that I bought is something that I don't have because it hasn't shipped yet. I ordered from Shine by SD when they had a release. I think it was August 27th that they restocked the Duality, or maybe it was the 25th. I don't know. It was the end of August. They restocked the Duality singles for pre-order, which was the collab with M. Jones and Lisa Bizarrel. I'm not sure, I don't know how to say her name, on Instagram. And they also had that iridescent treasure palette. I bought a couple of other singles and I spent $80 on their website. I knew the order was going to be held up because the Duality singles were pre-ordered. They expected to ship on the 16th. It's now about a week after that. Today is the 24th of September and they haven't shipped yet. They did say on Instagram that there was like a little bit of a processing delay with the ingredients to make the Duality singles, but I'm hoping to get them soon, and I'm going to be making a video with the treasure palette, and then I'll be making a separate video with the singles and also the singles that I already have from Shine by SD. So that's fun. I'm really excited for that, but I don't really know at this point when it's gonna happen. I placed my order 9 minutes after launch. I usually try to be like right on at the second, but I was driving in Pennsylvania, where my brother was driving, but I was in a car in Pennsylvania where we're kind of going in and out of service. So that's why I couldn't get my order in right away. Hopefully that doesn't hold it up too much, but hopefully sometime during the month of October, possibly even before this video goes up, because this video is not particularly time sensitive, I should have those Shine by SD videos up. That's everything that I bought in August. I spent $414, which was my $200 budget, plus I got a cash out from Rakuten during that time, and the rest I covered with my Mercari and Poshmark balances. I'm really happy with what I got. It wouldn't have been so much money had it not been for the Clionadh order. My Clionadh order was $145, so a pretty big chunk of change, but I'm really happy with it. I think I did a pretty good job this month. I'm happy with 2 bottoms that I'm really happy with that fit me really well. I'm excited to wear those sweaters. I'm excited for the tank tops. I'm excited for the makeup. Yeah, so that's everything. I hope this was fun to watch. If you enjoyed this, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. It really means a lot to me. And there's a lot more kind of thoughtful makeup and purchasing content on the way. And thank you so much for being here. Bye.